Hey, hey, what's up? I needed this. Here's some for you. I don't know about you, but the last few days, especially today, has been like an emotional roller coaster. Over my cards. A little more for you, a little more for me. Yeah, you see all that smoke? All right. Well, how's it going? Having a good day? Oh, oh. Spirit's telling me wrong deck. All right. Well, let's find out what's going on. Spirit, I allow you to use my vessel to bring forth light and love and the information that this individual needs to hear. Thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. Give me a second to try and clear my mind. So, first thing's popping out. In the distance, closer than you think. Time. Sweetness. Mindset. Time. Trust in divine timing. Sweetness. Set clear boundaries. Mindset. Find a different perspective. I think people mistake your kindness for weakness, maybe even ignorance, not realizing the work that you've had to put into yourself to get to that point. Mindset, find a different perspective. I'm hearing that this leaves you in a very vulnerable or unpredictable spot. Like, it leaves you feeling almost like empty, you know? Because it's like you have a hard time connecting with people or maybe expressing yourself openly and verbally, like without people intentionally misunderstanding you. Detour, change course, abundance, financial security, and material gain. So with this time, trust in the divine's timing and this abundance, I think that maybe you've been trying to call in financial stability and financial abundance, so that way maybe you don't have to continue to try and, I'm hearing, rely on others. And in the distance, this closer than it thinks, and this divine timing, it's coming for you. Okay, your abundant manifestations want you just as much as you want them. This detour, change course, in this mindset. Find a different perspective. I'm hearing that maybe you're looking at it wrong. Like the way that people perceive you, it almost like forces you to behave in a certain manner, and not like fake or anything, but just so that way you fit in, maybe. And again, people mistake that sweetness for or that kindness, your sweetness and your kindness for weakness, or maybe like ignorance, or like naivety, or like they don't see it as a genuine part of who you are. And I'm hearing that it is, but it also is like a defense mechanism that you use. Because if you're nice and you're sweet and you're kind and you're easygoing and you're cool, calm, and collected, then it's kind of easier for you to camouflage amongst them. Okay. And with this set clear boundaries, on the sweetness card, you only let people in so far, right? Because once they start kind of wanting to pry into your private life, or wanting to get to know you on a more personal level versus just like that surface level that you that boundary that you've set, you retract, you back away, you kind of take a detour. Yeah. You change your course of direction that you're going with them, but it's because you've been hurt. I mean, it's hard to put into words. It's hard to put into words the things that you've been through. I'm hearing to the fact of which another can understand it. Because the amount of pain and the amount of trauma and the amount of self-abandonment, yeah, the breaking of your mind, the breaking of your mind, the breaking of your heart, the breaking of your body, it's not something everyone goes through. They might go through like one or two things, right? Maybe, if they're lucky. But the vast amount that you have been through is not common amongst people. Companion, a discerning friend. I'm hearing that that's what you crave. You just crave somebody that would take the time to actually get to know you. Want to get to know you is what Spirit's saying. Want to get to know you. And you sort of have this fear that you're kind of just going to walk this out on your own. Thoughts, cultivate your ideas. Cultivate your ideas with these thoughts and this mindset. Find a different perspective. I'm hearing that you're seeing it wrong. Or not wrong. Spirit sees it differently. I'm hearing soul contract. You asked to go through these things. You didn't want a smooth path in this life. Like, you kind of wanted to just get in this lifetime everything out of the way. Head on, like early on. And so you asked Divine to send you those hardships. because you knew you could handle them. You knew you'd be the one to break those generational curses. You knew that you would be the one to be able to free the lineage that is to come. And in return, the divine promised you this abundance, this prosperity. Okay? And that's why it's waiting for you. It's waiting for you while you're waiting for it. How silly. I'm hearing that you call it often and you don't understand why it's not answering. Loyal friend, a wise, supportive person. Yeah, you just want somebody to give a shit. Pardon my language. I'm hearing you're looking for that 1 in a million. Listening to your stories, your life story, listening to your life story. Belief, examine existing beliefs, yeah. Spirit's saying you're not alone. You're not alone in this. To think about what you're thinking about instead of getting lost in the thought. Like to think, okay, how do I explain the spirit? Instead of letting like a thought consume you, you look at it almost like an object, okay? Like I'm hearing admiration. You look at it as like an object with admiration and curiosity, discernment, vulnerability, clear-sightedness. You don't look at it as the thought owns you. You own the thought. And so to think about what you're thinking about is to, I'm hearing go to a deeper level. Can I get some clarity on that, Spirit? Temptation, alluring thoughts and actions. That did not give me a whole lot of clarity. Oh, okay, I got it. Spirit saying that it's tempting to get lost in your thoughts. You're an avid thinker. You've had to be. That was one of your survival mechanisms. Was your thought, the way your brain processes things. And in the past, you would most often take action on those things. Spirit saying very emotional. You wouldn't let situations process. You were very reactionary to them. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Can you quit putting them on the floor, please? Oh, I don't know where it went. Spirit, I don't know where that one went. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get it. Okay. I got it. Eccentric person, a person with a different worldview. Yeah. You look at things. You've always seen the world differently than most, and because of that, you've been misunderstood, and especially the way that you would react to situations, the way that, again, instead of processing and thinking about what you were thinking about, you just kind of, I'm hearing, said the first thing that came to your mind, but that you don't do that anymore. creativity, using your imagination. Use your imagination. Sneaky person, a person with a questionable moral compass. You question people, especially new people. You always want to know what their motives are. And I think that that is a response to a lot of the things that in the past people have done to you, especially. It's like you kind of always... Spirit says need to know what's really up. Like you kind of think that people have alternative motives. You don't really trust a lot of people, and that's why you don't let them in, because you know the pain that they can cause if they get too close. Yeah. Spirit's nodding. Yeah. Oh, honey. If only you know how much I relate. Lock. Something is hidden and locked. You lock yourself away. Yeah, you lock the real version of yourself away. It's almost like you don't know that you would be accepted if you really let people know who you really are. If they really knew the real you, could they genuinely I'm hearing genuinely understand and care? Because you almost feel like people are just like, I'm hearing vindictive, like people either want something from you, or if you do something that they don't like or that they don't understand, it's almost like they have this like vengeful spirit on them that causes them to, I'm hearing, go awry, like, and that you've lost a lot of people like that, like people that you thought were, you know, going to be there, and it's like just one missed sidestep, right? Or one thing that you said, or one thing that you did, or it's like, and it's not even any, it doesn't even have to be anything like major, right? Like, I'm hearing not answering a phone call. Like, people like spiral on you, and quickly. Reflection reveals who you are. And so you've had to spend a lot of time with yourself and look at yourself, and I'm hearing you wondered what was wrong with you for a really long time. Hi, girlfriend. You really had to, like, you thought something was wrong with you, and that was why, because I'm hearing you were told there was. I'm hearing you were told that you were weird. I'm hearing crazy. I'm hearing different. I'm hearing like you've kind of felt like the black sheep in most situations, like not just in your family dynamic, but like every dynamic, work, friends, school, right? Like relationships, like you always felt like you were different. You just didn't blend in. Okay, Spirit's saying new deck. I'm hearing you're not an NPC. If you know, you know. You don't go with the status quo. That's funny. I like how Spirit rhymed that. That was funny. Good job, Spirit. Alright, Spirit. What's up? Oh. It's tough, you know? It's tough being different. And it's even tougher when you know you are. And I'm hearing that you didn't understand for a long time, like why you never fit in, or why things were always so much harder for you than others. Like why certain basic things came really easily for others, but you like have had to struggle and fight and defend and like just to get like bare minimum basic necessities. Someone thinks very highly of you, you're constantly on their mind, and there's a heart. Okay. I'm hearing in the shadows, so this person may not be currently like directly involved in your life, like maybe social media or something if you have a social media presence, or maybe somebody that you don't interact with directly on a very regular basis, like work-wise. Spirit saying there was always someone else. There was always, from your perspective, there was always somebody else better. What does that mean? That they could do it better, that they looked better, they had better. They, from your perspective, they were just better than you. They're playing make-believe, pretending one thing and playing a game you didn't know you were playing. You turned your pain into power with purpose, another heart. Fill in energy to protect your peace. Let them paint their picture. 1331. Set your boundaries and stand 10 toes down. No one needs to know. People talk about you because they can't stop you. Where's that going, Spirit? I'm hearing that you were always painted as the bad guy. Girl, guy, they, them, whatever. I don't identify, but that saying. And it caused you a lot of pain because you genuinely just wanted connection. Okay, I hear you, Spirit. And eventually you had to set your boundaries. And that caused people to like, gossip. I'm hearing make up stories. They're playing make-believe, or they're playing make-believe, pretending one thing. Playing a game you didn't know you were playing. And people would kind of, I'm hearing manipulate. Again, back to that kindness for weakness. Or sweetness for weakness. When really you just genuinely just wanted somebody to give a shit. Again, pardon my language. Envision the person you want to be. Pretend you were that person, and soon you will be. 127 and 553. It's fated to go in a different direction. Take the detour. That's the second time we've gotten that in 2 decks. So you're going to be able to take all of this knowledge and this wisdom and utilize it, is what I'm hearing. You had to walk through hell in order to be able to guide others out. Confirmation. Quiet the noise, tune into yourself, transform your intimacy with life. Oh, transform your intimacy with life so that your relationship with your life expanding. Clear out what you can't carry with you. Yeah, so if you haven't already, but I'm hearing that you have. Like, you have done a full sweep of yourself. You have looked at yourself, and you have looked at those things about you, those aspects about you, that dark side about you, right? You went in and tried to heal your inner child. You've done the work, and you have cleared out everything that does not serve a purpose any longer. And you're unwilling to carry that with you. Yeah. Practice feeling good. And now you have this room where it's kind of just void space, is what I'm hearing. Like, not numb, but it's just empty. You feel kind of empty. Because it's like you're not the old version of who you were, but you're not yet this person that you are going to be in the future. And so by kind of imagining, we got the imagination card, using your imagination to create the person that you want to be in the future to come, eventually that person will manifest from within you. And this practice receiving, I'm hearing, had to work for everything you had. No one was there to provide, or maybe I'm hearing provide quality. You are powerful. Your spirit is strong when your body is weak. Yeah. I'm hearing that when you wanted to give up, like give up, your spirit wouldn't let you. It was your driving force. I'm hearing into the next day. But the energy feels like sometimes just moment to moment. Like you had to pull yourself out of some really dark places. And you had to lean on your faith. You had to lean on knowing that there would be better in the future. Yeah. You're not too much, you're in the wrong rooms. I'll take that as confirmation. You're giving into your wants and neglecting your needs. Make the adjustment. What is wrong with minimal? I'm hearing that you tried to project yourself as somebody with more than what you actually had, thinking that that would attract people into your life. And it did, but it was the wrong kind of people. And when you couldn't produce maybe what was promised, in quotes, promised, they abandoned you anyway. They left anyway. And then when you did give them whatever it was that they were seeking, again, they left anyway. So it was like damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. Would you rather be hurt and know for sure, or be shielded and naive, release insecurities, praise the bravery that God put inside of you? Yeah. You didn't, I'll take that as confirmation. You didn't want an easy life this go around. You wanted to kind of just get all of this out of the way. Again, because you had that agreement, you know. If you freed your lineage, God would free you. Ooh, 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 full body chills. Holy cow. Ooh, man, yeah, I'll take that as confirmation. God is calling. Are you going to answer? You should. Ooh, full body chills. Thank your past selves for everything that they did to get you here. You thrive in your own energy. It's okay to be alone. Get out when you want to. I'll take all this as confirmation. Remember who you are. Your path is only for you. No one else can walk it but you. Full body chills. Confirmation. Your life is supposed to be fun, never-ending goodness. You got a lot coming in. I mean, because you did it. You did what you promised. You fulfilled your end of the contract. And then not only that, but you didn't turn hard. You didn't turn bitter. You didn't turn cold. You didn't turn hard-hearted. You didn't turn evil, I'm hearing. Like, you you genuinely didn't understand why you were going through the things that you were going through until you took the time to heal, but it never turned you into, like, lack of better word, a bad person. Having more vivid dreams, real life situations, people you know, prophetic dreams, dream journal. I'm hearing you kind of always, again, because you've always been different, you've kind of always known that you've had these gifts, but you didn't know what to do with them. And I'm hearing that that's kind of where you are on your journey, is trying to figure out what your gifts mean for you and how to utilize them. I'm hearing it and help others that may be going through similar situations. Uproot the trauma to allow healing. Your light will guide you. Yeah. I'm hearing that you still have some work to do, but you've come a long way. Like, you are not the same person that you were at the beginning of that journey. Your power has the ability to save people's lives and heal them. Yeah. Confirmation. Okay, Spirit. Okay, cook. Cook, Spirit, cook. Be the reason someone chooses goodness again. Not because you're good, but because you choose to be kind. Full body chills. Yeah, confirmation. They'll never understand everything you've been through. Stop explaining, heal, and move on. Confirmation. Like, Spirit is on it tonight. Okay, new deck. Okay, all right. Spirit's like doing a little dance, like, yeah. Spirit. Spirit has such a sense of humor. It's okay. Like, I understand more so that than than the people I know. I think when you sign up for that type of life, let's say, right, when you sign that soul contract before you're entered and manifested into this world, it's kind of just part of the luck of the draw, is what I'm hearing. Like, it's just, there's very few of us that actually make it through. Not only the hardships and the heartache, right, but then the healing journey to the other side, and then are able to help others. Most people don't know how to handle trials and tribulations, right? Especially in tremendous amounts. Ooh, Spirit. Yeah. They just can't handle it. Like, psychologically, they cannot handle it. And so there's something ingrained in us when that contract is signed. It's a gift that enables us the ability to have the faith, to have the wherewithal. Ooh, yeah, good. Yeah, good one, Spirit. Thank you. The wherewithal to withstand all of it. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff there, Spirit. Yeah, that was good. Cards. This deck never wants to come out. It's like, no, I don't want to come out and play. Spirit. Happiness on the bottom of the deck. Alright, Spirit. Oh, other side. Alright, Spirit. I can't fully explain it into human words. It's just kind of something you have to experience, and if you know, you know. Alright. I'm kind of surprised it went in this direction. I didn't get a whole lot of clarification or information before I did this. I was laying in bed, and I was kind of mulling things over in my own mind that I have going on. And then Spirit kind of gently tink, 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 knocked on my noggin. I was like, hey, I got something to say. I was like, okay, I'll get up. I was all comfy, cozy, cuddled up. I'm hearing let it all fall away. It will one day be but a dream. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling too. There comes a point in the healing journey where you get to a point of being able to alchemize so easily and just kind of rationalize things, or you come to an understanding that it's like the past versions of yourself you don't I'm hearing recognize, but it's more like connect with anymore. You don't connect with those versions of yourself anymore. But we did get your past selves, like, because, you know, unfortunately there's no guidebook, okay? There's no guidebook to how to manage life. I mean, some people say, like, you know, the Bible, or, you know, getting an education, like a good education, or like good parental figures, or, you know what I mean? But really, it's like life is the teacher itself and the guidebook, but the guidebook is being written as you're living life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no prerequisite. I don't even know if I said that correctly. There's no playbook written, you know? It's kind of like you just have to do it. Resilience. Yeah. Spirit. Spirit saying resilient as a mother effer. Okay, we'll put it that way. And that's really what it does, is it just kind of, like, as long as you don't let it make you bitter and hard-hearted and things like that, it does. It just, like, it's almost like it builds this armor in and around you. And that's kind of, oh, okay, Spirit, I see. That's kind of where that comes from, why it's so hard to let people in, is because you have that armor on. But that armor was built, right, in and around you as things happen to you. Passion. And there's another heart on it. What is that passion card? Can I get some clarification? I'm hearing a zest for life. A new zest for life. Wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, you have knowledge that is not known to everybody. I'm hearing because you gained it through experience, which, again, life is the teacher. Spirit is kind of like the classroom, and life is the teacher within it. Ooh, what a good analogy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Willpower. This one has been coming out in a lot of my readings. Actually, all 4 of them have. Why is that, Spirit? because that's what it takes to make it through. Dang! Spirit cooking! Cooking, Spirit cooking. Okay. Balanced emotions. You had to learn how to do this. Or you're still learning. For some of you, you're still learning how to... Oh, Spirit says still learning the difference between cause and effect. For every action, there is a reaction. This is the way it's being said. For every progress, there is a process. Where there is a will, there is a way. Willpower. Goodness, Spirit. Anything else out of this deck? Bottom. Learn the truth. You have learned the truth. Or you are learning your truth. There we go. You are learning your truth. There's no more masking. There's no more hiding. There's no more deflecting. There's no more projections. There's no more hiding. There's just you and yourself and the life that you have lived. And that is your truth. Union. And there's like the yin and the yang on here. And there's like the white rhino and the, like gray. It's a darker, right? And that's the dualities of life. That's the dualities of everything. There's a light and a dark side. And you can't have one without the other. You can't have joy and like happiness without knowing sorrow and sadness. Cut ties. Cut ties with what? Cast away the negativity. Yeah, you can't keep ruminating on what's happened in the past. Because ultimately, it'll keep you stuck there. Alright? It'll keep you stuck in that thought process. And it won't allow you the ability to grow into the version of yourself that you are truly meant to be. Navigation. I'm hearing go with the flow. Watch it unfold. Anything else, Spirit? Well, we all come to a crossroads. Here we go. Bottom of the deck. Overcome fear. We all come to a crossroads where we have to decide for ourselves what kind of life we want. Okay? Are we going to continue down the path, the course that we're going? Or allow others to dictate where we're going to go? I'm hearing take the wheel. Allow them to take the wheel. Or are you going to, once and for all, decide for yourself what's best for yourself and what is going to ultimately be your destination? Is it easy? No. No, I promise you it's not. Is it worth it? Yep. Yep. Because people out here are going to do what they're going to do. Regardless of how it affects you, how you feel about it, what you think about it, okay? It's up to you to process that. And it's up to you to do with it what you will. Are you going to allow it to affect you and control you and dictate you to you? No, we're not about that life. We're not about that life at all. Alchemize, transmute, and use it for good. And that is your power, one of your capabilities. And I think I've said this in another video. You know, I've gotten to the point where I have gone through so much in this lifetime that when something, which not many things can anymore, but if something comes up that really rocks me, like sends me through a loop, I sleep. I alchemize in my sleep. I shut it all down. I don't give people outside of me that control over me, that power over me, to get that reaction out of me anymore. You know, and again, people mistake that for a weakness because I'm not lunging out. I'm not, you know, acting wild and beside myself and talking out the side of my neck or cursing somebody out or, oh, you're going to let them disrespect you like that? I respect myself a whole lot more than they can ever disrespect me. Ever. I love myself so much. Even if somebody does hurt me, they'll never know about it. I will act as if nothing happened. And it's not to say that I'm a rug that can be walked all over. It's just that I refuse to give them that power over me. Look at everything you've been through. Thank your past selves for getting here. Are you ready for change? Every aspect of your life is about to get so good. You're beautiful inside and out. Come to terms that you are. What broke your heart is what made you strong. I can't make this up. I can't make it up, okay? Because when you can get to that point, there is next to nothing that can disturb or disrupt that inner peace. And that knowing that you are serving a higher purpose. And that you don't have to do anything, right? Your job is to take whatever is thrown at you, whatever negativity is thrown at you, and use it for good. That is your job. God, spirit, karma, ancestors, angels, guides, they will handle the rest. They will go take care of whoever that is that's doing that. Okay? You don't have to do anything. You do not have to lift a single finger. You do not have to say a single thing. You just have to get to the point to where it doesn't reign over you. Like not rain, like raining from the sky, but like rain. Like it doesn't have power over you anymore. Anything else from this deck? Confirmation. Your crown may slip, but it can only fall if you let it. Don't give them a single inch. Nope. You're not getting to me, honey. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. You have that armor for a reason. Use it. But stay kind. Stay sweet. Stay thoughtful. Be mindful, right? You are wise enough to, you have been through enough. That when something comes up against you, don't even have time for you. You're on a mission. You have a purpose. NPCs don't have a purpose other than to just be there. They have to witness. I'm surprised we didn't get that card. They cannot stop you, but they will have to witness you. Or they may try to stop you, but somewhere along those lines. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Take a good look at the people around you. Who are they? I can't make this up. Good Lord. The totality of everything you have been through is a gift for you to give to the world. I can't make it up, baby. I'm just here to help, okay? I'm just here to read the cards, read the energy, listen to Spirit, and sometimes I'm able to relate, okay? Because I too have been through a lot. Most of which I did not ask for. But now, having come through my journey and getting to the point where I am, I have understanding, that knowledge, that wisdom, that this is something that I signed up for long before I ever manifested in this 3D realm. And it's now my due diligence, it's now my duty, it's now my responsibility to go back and pull others out like me, so that they too can heal and begin their journey, right? Because when you sign up for this kind of work, or you sign your soul contract and you go through the trials and tribulations and everything, you are owed. The divine owes you. That is part of the agreement of doing that work. Clear your space. So much is on its way to you. Where are you going to put it? Spirit. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I couldn't. There's no way. I'm not dumb by any means, but I'm not smart enough to make this up. Oh, Spirit. Anything else? Spirit. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Let's see. Stop playing with your purpose. Pursue you. Take that as confirmation. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. Again, back to that practicing feeling good, practicing receiving, imagining who you want to be in your future, and embodying that. Guard your heart, protect your mind, take care of your emotions. Again, don your armor. Okay, it might be scratched, it might be dented, but guess what? It's yours. And that is part of what got you here. Whatever you and God are working on, keep it to yourself. Let Him show the world. Being in community is different than being in a crowd. Your ancestors walk with you. They speak in whispers. You're divinely guided, okay? And although you may be misunderstood and maybe even intentionally misunderstood, there are plenty of us out here that get it. Okay? Because we've walked that walk. We've felt that pain. Full body chills. We know what it is to want to give up and trying to give up. And just that thing inside of us, that light, that flame, that fire, not going out. And instead consuming everything else. Okay? We're getting to the end of this video. I'm feeling quite emotional now. Good talk. Alright, I hope this helped. As always, if you need me, I'm here. I love you. Do good, be good. And, you know, maybe we'll do this again sometime. Love you. Bye.